Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, everyone. I'm Melissa Zoske, your energy alignment business mentor. And today we're going to talk about some really cool stuff around the energy of your offers. If you can hear me okay, make sure you tell me. I went live the other day and I was totally muted the whole time and couldn't figure out how to get that corrected. So I had to start all over again. So please comment where you're watching from. I loved hearing that anyway. It's so much fun to see people all over the world get on these calls and just chat away. It's awesome. So, again, I'm Melissa Zoske, your energy and wealth alignment mentor. I work with business owners that are trying to level up their business or wanting to scale or build a more profitable, scalable, sustainable business. And it's all around, drum roll, your energy. Your energy is everything. And you guys that know me know that everything I do is infused with energy. And that's what makes this process so beautiful. It's so much fun. Sandy, hi, nice to see you here. So good to see you. And I can't see the other person's calling from Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan. I can't see your name, but welcome. So excited to have you here. So you guys, as always, we talk about energy being everything, okay? So before I do anything in my business, I am always making sure that my energy is aligned to my business. And what does that mean? It means that you feel in flow. You feel good about what you're doing. You're getting rid of those success blocks or that negative self-thinking or self-talking that you have going on all the time around yourself, around others, potentially around your business. I mean, things like, I'm not good enough, I can't do anything right, work has to be hard, it's hard to make money, all sorts of things like that can come up and sabotage your business before you even get started. And so that's my favorite thing to work on. And then we take the strategic aligned action steps to get your business rolling, and not just like to make an impact for today, but to build a solid foundation where you can expand over the years and feel good about it, so you're not always overwhelmed and running to grab the next client. You're feeling at flow and ease, and you are just continually bringing in that sustainable income. Doesn't that feel good? So I'm seeing here, okay, I see a couple people on here, but I can't see their names. Shoot, that's no fun. But you know, this is part of what I'm so passionate about. It's just being able to connect with whoever's supposed to be on here. If you're here, it's your time to be on here. It's your time to hear this message, okay? So energy is one of the things that we all know. Like when you walk into a room and there's lots of people that are angry with each other or fighting, you feel that negative energy, right? It's so easy to feel, especially when it's heated. But energy, even when it's not heated, even when it seems to be low grade, like those things that you carry around in your cells. I believe that we inherit so much more than hair and eye color from our ancestors. We inherit their beliefs, their emotional traumas. That self-talk could be playing in your cells, in your DNA 24/7. And with the law of attraction, we get what we put back. So if those are replaying those messages 24/7, what do you think you're going to get back? So it's always important to work on your energy, clearing out whatever's ready to be cleared out, and finding the root of it. Because when you just pull it out and you leave roots, it grows back. So that is so important, okay? So I wanted to go over, you know, I'm doing a Breaking Biz Blocks 5-day challenge a week from Monday, so February 8th. I'm going to post the link in the comments here so that you guys can hop onto that. Let me see if I can see here. My glasses are on top of my head. So let me post the link to that, because we are going to be going through clearing some amazing success blocks. And that will be the easiest way for you to see the biggest impact the quickest. And it's always my mission to make sure that you are moving forward and that you're not staying in the same place like you were a year ago. And I don't want to see you a year from now in the same place either. So I'm seeing some other people on here. Northern Ontario, Canada. Oh my gosh, so great. Thanks for being here, guys. And you go ahead, post in the comments below where you're watching from. I'd love to hear it. And let me know, do you have any negative self-talk or things that you say that you think could be the sneaky culprit in you not having the success that you want? Sometimes we have slow success, but just not as fast with all the work, not a return on your time investment. And most of the time that's because maybe you're doing the right things or you're doing all the things, but nothing's working because you have that part of you that's pulling back. So again, everything is energy. We always make sure that our energy is aligned to our business, okay? That is really important. And if it's not, then you're going to struggle a little bit more. And we don't want that. So I'm going to try to help you get past that one, okay? So the energy in your offers, there's no difference. This week I'm kind of on the trend of energy in your DMs. If you didn't catch that video yesterday, go back and watch it. They're all short and sweet. They don't last a long time. And you can really get a good idea of how to start reaching out to people and having that true connection that we all want, especially after this last year, right? We want true connection with each other. It's really important. And sometimes right now, social media is one of the main ways we're getting that true connection because we're not able to meet up in groups anymore in person. So this is a really good way for us to really keep that contact. And DMs is one way. But I wanted to go over the energy in your offers. Again, first thing you do, align your energy. Is your energy aligned to your business? Is your energy aligned to everything around your business? That includes always doing energy before, like sending out the DMs, like I talked about, work, any kind of work, emails. Maybe you're working on your landing pages. Maybe you're working on your blog or a podcast. Make sure that you do the energy work that's needed first to make sure your energy is the highest vibration possible, that you're going to attract those clients, those people that need to hear that message, all right? Not everybody's going to work with you. Not everybody out there that's listening is meant to work with you. I believe that your ideal clients are out there, that this is what I teach. I love teaching this, how to cast out an energetic net to call in those ideal clients that are already born. You already have a contract to work with them, and they're waiting for you to stand up and shine. So those are one of the things that we work on in the Breaking Biz Blocks 5-Day Challenge. So make sure you get that. It's so much fun. But all of it is around your energy, okay? So the first thing with this, as I talked about briefly, is connection, okay? So connection is king, guys. People don't want to just watch a video. They want to feel a true connection. So not only do I go on here, I'm getting my throat's kind of dry. Not only do I go on here and talk to you, but I also reach out to almost every one of you, gets DMs from me personally, talking to you and talking with you about what your passions are, what your dreams are, what do you love doing, what are you doing right now, how is it working for you? I like to hear about that. I just talked to somebody yesterday about some leisure athletic wear that she's doing, and I'm like, I'm going to go to that. I'm going to go check it out. I found a couple shirts I'm going to buy. You know, it's all about connection. It's all about truly being interested in the people that you're connecting with and not just looking at them like they're a dollar sign, because not all of them are. And in the video I did yesterday, or was it the day before, on the energy in your DMs, always going into everything with curiosity. Again, that's important. Always go into it not knowing if this person's going to be a collaboration. Maybe it's a joint venture. Maybe it's a connection for meeting other people, like a referral. Maybe it's a client. Maybe it's just a good friend. Always going open to that beautiful curiosity so that you aren't tying yourself to, like, I want this to be a client, because not everybody's going to be, and that's okay. All right. We don't want everybody to be the client. We want our ideal clients to be our clients. Okay. So just remember that. So people want to be part of something bigger than themselves right now. They want to be part of a community, and that's all around the connection piece, all right? So this is all around that true support, that real support, and it's part of the serving, okay, instead of selling. So that's part of the energy. What kind of energy do you have going into your offers? An offer is something that you're putting out there, potentially hoping people will buy it because you're putting the offer out there, right? So you're essentially selling something, right? But really, you're serving to help them in some way, and no matter what it is, okay? If it's makeup, it's because it makes them feel better. If it's clothes, they just want to have nicer things that they feel good about wearing. Nobody just goes out and buys something just usually for, you know, whatever. They want to feel good about whatever they're doing, okay? So you're helping improve their life. Maybe a necessity, all right? So connection, again, connection is king. I want you to think about your offers, the energy in your offers, as think long term over quick fix. These connections aren't a quick fix. These are supposed to feel long term. These people that you're connecting with, there's a reason why you're reaching out to them. There are no accidents. You are here to serve them, to help them in whatever way your mission is. If you're a health coach, you're helping them build their ideal health, right? If you are an esthetician, you're helping them with their skin, their beauty routine. If you're working with them with a relationship coach, for instance, you're trying to help your relationship coach, you're trying to help them build better relationships around them. Ones that have better boundaries, ones that feel more secure and safe and loved, right? So everybody has these different things that we're trying to build, and that usually doesn't happen overnight. So when you're building your relationship with your people, you're building a solid foundation. You're building something that is sustainable and something that can keep building onto itself over time. All right. Money wise, that could be called scalable. Business wise, too, I guess. But all that means is that you're building something really strong that will withstand the days, years, um, time, all time. Okay. And think about it like if you're building a house. If you build a house and you use crappy material and you're not putting the best work into it, it can start falling apart really quick, right? But if you build a house with a great foundation and you're putting the best material on it, it can last for 100 plus years, right? So that's what we're going for. We're going for that strong long-term connection. The other thing is when you think about your offers, all right? My phone is saying 111. That must mean the angels are watching us. When you are thinking about your offers, I want you to think about, again, what energy goes into that. So when instead of thinking of sales, think of serving. Again, that's a big deal, like spiritual serving. You are spiritual entrepreneur. The energy around this is really more serving. How can you lift that person up? And that means giving from your heart. That how can you help these people the most with the most impact? Maybe you offer to hop on a call with them to see if you can help problem solve something quickly. I'm not saying give away whole free coaching calls, but offer them some help, like I'm doing right now with a live. This is me serving. I give away a lot of free content. I have my whole free quantum key method that is helping people use energy to align to their goals. That is something, a way I'm serving. The 5-day Breaking Biz Blocks challenge to help you clear out your success blocks so that your business can move forward. That is all about me serving. So it's a way of me giving to you. All right. And if you decide you want to take that further in the future so that you can have the most impact in your business, that's up to you. But my job is to give you ways to help you move forward. All right. So offer value and give from your heart. Okay. Make lives change. Make them change. That's huge. All right. So the next thing is, this is one of the things I see so much, and it's not good. It's all about listening. Are you listening to what people are saying? Or are you just talking over them? Listen to what their goals are, what their dreams are, what their passion is. All those things are important to them. So if it's important to them, it needs to be important to you too. It's not all about you all the time. It's about you helping them, but it's about what are their needs first? What are they struggling with? What ways have they tried things that didn't work? And from there, you're able to help them fix that, okay? So it's not just about the dollar number, okay? So sometimes their goals aren't about, I'm trying to keep myself on task here because I can go, you know me. If you watch my stuff a lot, you know that I can be all over the place sometimes. But what you want to know, what you want to really truly find out is how they can gain value in their lives or their businesses, okay? And it's not just about the dollar number. It's about what can they feel about reaching that goal. So what can they feel about reaching that goal? Sometimes will they feel more secure? Maybe they just want to have more money saved up for retirement. They want that security. Maybe if the economy is looking bad, they want to have more security where they don't feel stressed, right? It could be maybe they want more free time to spend. If they make more money and they're doing it easier, maybe they can spend more time with their family. Or they can take more quality time with their family, taking beautiful vacations where they create amazing memories. Everybody's different. So that's where actively listening to your people is so important. What do they need? What do they want? What's their dreams and passions? How are they going to feel when they reach those goals? And that's so important. And not only that, when you're talking to them about that, you're getting a lot of information from your ideal people, information that you can use to put in your copy, into your landing pages. It's like getting intel. You're getting a little sneak peek at what do people really want and how can you help them? So you're doing two things. You're helping yourself get some really great information, and you're helping them by listening and really getting a grasp on what they need. Okay? So the next thing is to help them see ways to solve their problems. So once they've told you what they've done, I always like to say, well, what have you tried so far? What have you done so far? And usually I can see very clearly, oh, that's probably, I can see why that didn't work. And this is a suggestion that I have in how to make that work better or how to turn it around completely and just really tap into it. Oftentimes, it's rooted in energy, and we start there first. I always start there first anyway, right? What block do you have? What feeling about yourself? Maybe you're not aligned to your product or service and you need to tweak it a little bit. It can be starting there. And then going forward, maybe, there's the 80-20 rule. We spend 80% of the time doing nothing, and the 20% of the time we're working on something is really what is having the impact, what's really creating the most out of our business, right? Really creating that success. All the other 80% is worthless time. So maybe it's just I would point out, this is probably not serving you. And if you're doing something and I see this really working, I might point out, why aren't you doing more of that? Rinse and repeat. Keep doing more of that. Pay attention so that when they're talking to you and you're seeing what you see, because sometimes we're so close to it ourselves, we don't see it. Hey, I've got mentors. I always have a mentor all the time because I'm so close to my stuff that sometimes I can't see all of it. And that's why we need somebody on the outside helping us. And that's what I do with my people. And what I'm going to do for you in the Breaking Biz Blocks 5-Day Challenge, click to join. The link is in the bio. The link is in the bio. I always say that on Instagram. The link is in the comments there so that you can join and just really have some fun with us so that we can start digging this up. Sometimes it's really surprising what comes to mind, okay? So we're going to be solving those problems for them. And you're going to show them that you can help them move forward and fix those things, okay? Easy peasy. Doesn't have to be hard. You're here to serve. You're here to help, okay? So the other thing is understanding their business. So what I see often, I can almost say every client, sometimes I miss somebody here and there, I do a little research. Like I click on all you have to do is look at their profile. A lot of times you'll find out a little bit about them. Have some interest, people. You don't need to just like click and put in a copy and paste, same post, same comment in a DM to everyone. Get to know them a little bit. Care about what they're doing. Most of the time, it's really cool stuff that I find. And I'm like, today I was talking to somebody, and she might be on here right now, about her teas and how she uses these energy-infused teas to help people heal. I'm like all into energy, everything, right? So when I'm doing that, I'm like, bring it on. I want to hear more. Or yoga infused energy. I don't know. There's different, like yin yoga, but there's all sorts of different yogas that actually are incorporating energy healing. I want to hear all about it. So by just going to their page and just looking a little bit about what they're doing and what they're about, so helpful. Easy stuff, guys. And oftentimes people haven't taught you this. And it's wrong. It doesn't have to be hard. You need to go with the flow. And it all comes back to just caring and having some connection with the people you're trying to help, and truly caring if they're going to succeed in whatever you're trying to help them with. That truly wanting to help them, that energy comes out. I'm constantly reaching out to my people. Where are you at? Are you staying focused? What can I do to help? Because I want you to succeed. Really important, high on my priorities. And it should be on yours if you're coaching people, or if you're an energy healer, or if you're a spiritual entrepreneur. If you aren't truly connected to that, your energy is not aligned. I'm telling you that right now. And so reconnecting to that compassion, that generosity, that giving, That's what's going to help you really start to connect to your ideal people. Not only that, but remember that energetic net that I talked about and learning how to cast that out? That's when you start to show up. And when you cast that out, your people hear you. They feel that vibration. They see you. They step up and in, and they're ready to work with you. Doesn't have to be hard. Promise, it doesn't have to be. So the other thing about when you're reaching out to people too, one of the things I wanted to go over too real quick was understanding their personal attachment to what they're trying to create. Like a personal story. Like for me, when I first started doing my business, my personal story was I lost my health. First, we lost our finances, our businesses crashed, and then my health went down. You know, when you lose your health is your wealth, you lose pretty much everything. Because if you don't have your health, you have nothing, right? When I started, like, tried everything first, to give you a little recap, tried everything. Raw food diets, Western, Eastern medicine, regular doctors, acupuncture, I did all of it. A naturopath, I did everything. I was like so desperate, fasting. I was like, and some of it helped, but I never was out of pain. I was always tired. I had weird things going on with my body. And I was like, it was just a horrible time. The pain was excruciating. And when I found energy, my first energy loves way back then, I turned it around in a matter of months where it was this trickle. It's like I've said, we build this not on a quick fix, but a solid, strong foundation, one that's sustainable forever, that you can continue to build on, right? So I needed to build this, and I built it up. It took me maybe 6 months, and all of a sudden I noticed, wow, I feel amazing. And it's so weird because you kind of go through this little bit of energetic amnesia where you forget you even had the problem to start with, because the days become less when you're in pain or you have that issue. Could be emotional too. Sometimes they're anxiety or different things like that. But whatever it is for you, you stop thinking about it. When you stop thinking about it completely, it's healed, right? You're like, my body healed itself. What happened, right? So it was so crazy. But what I also noticed is that in that period of time, almost it's pretty even, our finances took a huge turnaround. And we went from like really scary to making multiple six figures. And that to me was mind blowing because I wasn't even working on finances at that time. I wasn't working on that. I was working on my energy. And here's the deal, guys. When you work on one thing, the benefit is you work on everything. So when we're working on business blocks during the Breaking Biz Blocks 5-day challenge, we're working on success blocks, okay? But it's not just success blocks. It's every area of your life. Because when you think about that one belief. I bring this one up a lot. I need to come up with something different. But the belief that I'm not good enough. How many of you had that belief? Say, yeah, I have. Put that in the comment. Yes, I felt that way before. I want to see who says, yeah, I felt that way before. I'm not good enough. Come on, you can say it. I know we don't want to say that and focus on it, but most of us, I know I have. I'm not good enough. Just saying that just feels like low vibration, right? When you think about that one statement, I'm not good enough is living in your cells. It's carried in your DNA. You've probably passed it on down to your children because remember, we inherit from our ancestors, but we also give it to our kids. When we use energy, we're clearing it going back both ways, and it's beautiful. That's my intention always. The energetic umbilical cord that way, the energetic umbilical cord that way to our parents. And it goes back generations. Well, I'm not good enough. Think about it. If I'm not good enough, my body's probably not going to be functioning. My cells are thinking, I'm not good enough. I can't detox. My liver is like not functioning properly if it's not good enough. Think about your muscles and glands and tissue. If all those cells think that they're not good enough, they're not going to work to heal, regenerate, repair, balance. They don't do any of that right? Now think about I'm not good enough in relationships. What kind of people are you going to attract? Remember, what you put out, you get back. Those people that think, she's not good enough, or they come in, they treat you really bad because you're not good enough to be treated well, right? You attract those bad relationships. And it goes into finances. If you're not good enough, you're never going to be able to attract the clients that you want. You're never going to be able to attract the raise because you're putting off, I'm not good enough for that raise. I'm not good enough to have a successful business. I'm not good enough to find a good job. I'm not good enough for anybody to want to be around me. You see where that goes? Clearing that one belief. And we'll do that and so much more in the Breaking Biz Blocks 5-Day Challenge. That will make you unstoppable. Okay? Your body feels better. I'm good enough. I'm good. I can heal. My cells, your cells hear it. They feel it. You feel that. The people around you are like, dang, she's good enough. She's more than good enough. I mean, that's how it is. So that's what I want you to really connect with energy. I'm getting goosebumps. When you connect to that energy and you really align to that, you're also attracting those downloads, the intuitive guide. Your intuition is attached to your energy. You start hearing what you're supposed to, or seeing what you're supposed to be doing next. And all of a sudden, you know the right moves. And you're taking the inspired guided action steps strategically to get to where you need to be. And it's all about your energy, guys. It's all about energy. Let's see what people are saying here. You want that feeling. I know. I love that feeling. Yeah, I know, Tracy. Yep, we all had that. I love this. So Sandy, I can say it. You know, we don't want to put the words out, but I don't believe in like hiding from any of this stuff. I think that when we bring it up, we are giving it awareness. That awareness that there's an issue is the first step in clearing that sucker out. And that awareness is hiding it, going, nope, I'm just going to do affirmation. I'm more than enough. I'm amazing. You know, all these affirmations and sticky notes that you have everywhere, they're helpful, but they're so hard to write over something else. It's kind of like when your computer has too much stuff on it, you can't download the new stuff, right? You can't download the new software. You can't download anything. If you have a Mac, you get that spinning wheel of death going and it's like never ending, or it just downloads really slow. Same thing with us and our body and energy. When we try to overwrite without removing the negative first, it's really hard. It takes forever. It can be done, yes. So sticky notes are helpful, but oftentimes they don't carry the vibration that you need because you see them all the time. And so you just walk right past them. You don't even feel it anymore. You need to feel the affirmation. You need to swap them out. You need to actually feel it. But first thing I do with my people, my clients, the members of my programs, is we work on clearing out the negative, which we're going to start with the Breaking Biz Blocks 5-Day Challenge. We're going to work on clearing those things out so that you have the space for when those things to come in, boom, download. All right. You get the good information into your cells so that your cells are vibrating that energy out to the universe, and the universe is going to send you a like vibration, which is all good if it's good energy, right? So it's so magical, and I love it so much that it's just, I get so passionate by this. It's so much fun. So the last thing I wanted to go over, you know, I kind of go off this a little bit, is, then you probably already picked this up, is you actually, with your offers, you actually have to care. You have to care. How many of you have bought programs or courses or had coaches where you really didn't feel like they cared? How many of you have been there? I'd like to see that. Say me in the comments. Just remember, the awareness is the first thing into finding out if this is really, you know, something that is good for you. I know I have. I've joined groups that I was so hopeful that these people were going to care, and I felt like, God, I still don't fit. I still haven't found my home. Haven't found a base. I haven't found my community. And that makes you feel low vibration again. You want a community where people are like, yeah, how can I help? What can I do with you? How can I help you? Let's lift each other up. Let's collaborate. You want to be on my podcast? Do you want to, you know, all these things just help you feel really good. So that's what you need to make sure you're doing with your people. You need to actually care. All right. So what does that mean? For one thing, you have to feel it, right? You have to feel like, I really care. Sympathize, empathy, really feeling that need to see them succeed, to see them really get to their goals, to reach their goals, right? If you don't feel that and you're like, I've got their money, I'm just running on my way, there's something wrong. And that's your energy is not aligned. And there could be something, maybe you have something from, one of the things I worked on early on, for example, was a bonding issue that I got from my mother, not able to bond. There was a block there. I had to work on it and cleared it out. But with not able to bond to the most important person in my life, can you imagine how I was protecting myself from bonding to other people? Because I didn't want to get hurt, right? So I had to work on that earlier part of me in that block so I could clear that out, so I could bond with you, so I could have this thing where I feel compassion. I'm not protecting myself. I'm totally aligned with working with you and helping you. All right. So the other thing is just part of the actually caring is staying in touch, being consistent and reaching out to these people that are important. Send them DMs. I know life gets busy sometimes, and it's okay if you get a little bit behind. Step back in. Keep a spreadsheet of the people that you've talked to. You'll write them down in a notebook. Okay. And reach 2 weeks past, 3 weeks past, you need to reach back out to them and really get to know them. And if they're really interesting and they're really, giving you something back where they're talking to you, giving the information of things they're struggling with, and you know that you can help them, make sure that you consistently reach back in with them. Actually care. And remember, guys, to let go of the attachment to the outcome with that. You're reaching out to these people doesn't mean they're going to be a client, okay? It just means that you're offering support and help. And remember that letting go of that attachment to the outcome, you're putting that good vibration out to the universe, right? We're clearing the blocks. You're stepping your game up. You're actually choosing the offers that you're going to be helping people with that really help. And then you're going to be consistent about this. You're putting that out there to these people. It might not come back to you directly from this person, but maybe tomorrow, because you put the energy out there, the universe matches that. It might not come back from that person. But tomorrow you might get somebody in your DM saying, I need some help. You've never talked to them before. You've put months to talking to this other person, but all of a sudden this new person says, I need some help. Where do I sign up? Wow, that's not just an accident. That's because you've put that energy out there. So all the people that you're helping, they might not be clients, but that energy is going out there and your serving is going to be seen. Your helping people is going to be heard. And that universal energy is going to come right back and bless you in so many ways. It's going to be mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. You guys, it's been so much fun talking to you today. All this stuff is around energy. And I just want to remind you, just making sure that your energy is aligned to your business at all times. And again, the Breaking Biz Blocks 5-Day Challenge, I posted that in the comments. I'll go back in and make sure. I'm streaming this from StreamYard. So, it might not get all the tags from all the places. I'll go ahead and post. If you're in the Shining Mentors Successful Entrepreneurs group, I've already posted some links in there, but I'll go ahead and go in there and I will post in those comments as well because I don't see them on here, which I don't know why it won't post from this from the StreamYard account right here, but it's not. It doesn't look like it is. So if one of you see it and you want to post that link yourself, please do. We're looking forward to having more great energy. We're looking forward to have your beautiful energy in there. There is power in numbers, so the more people that are there, the better. When you think about your intention to clear something, all emotions, all beliefs, all self-talk, all thoughts, everything is energy. And so we all have a little bit different frequency in that. Like I might feel it a little differently, the same thought that you do. So when we get the numbers in there, when we start doing the energy around this, we're actually making this line of energy, it's expanding. And so all those people with their different frequencies, you're grabbing all those frequencies and we're clearing out that much faster. It's lots of fun. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Please share this link to your personal page, share it to your business page if you have it. It's public, so I think you can share it to your groups. Even if they're private groups, I think you can share it. Please do, because people need this help. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just putting myself out there to offer this kind of little tidbits of help that to me, I just think are so natural that I forget that a lot of people just need to be reminded or to learn about it in the first place. That's where I'm here to serve. All right. You guys have a great rest of the day. Okay. Take care. Bye.